Good afternoon. This is Dr. Suzy from Rabitz and Los Gatos Pediatric Dental. I have been working really hard to come up with some really fun ideas for how to incorporate our patients into a lot of the important things that me and the other doctors work so hard on teaching you, which is how to keep your bodies really healthy and how to keep your teeth really healthy. And so one of the things that me and the other doctors really wanted to share with you were a couple books about not only staying inside, which is what all of us have been doing lately, but also about keeping our teeth healthy. So one time, Dr. Chris Cerrone told me that his kids thought I was Dr. Seuss, and it was probably the biggest compliment I've ever gotten. Dr. Seuss is kind of my favorite doctor in the whole world, and so to be mistaken for him is probably the cutest thing I've ever heard. And I'm gonna read two Dr. Seuss books, but they're different than what I usually read. So for most of you guys, I visit your preschool, and the book that I love reading from Dr. Seuss is the Tooth Book. But today we'll read The Cat in the Hat, which is about two kids who are stuck inside on a rainy day, something that all of us know everything about recently. And then my other favorite Cat in the Hat book is Oh, the Things You Can Do That Are Good For You. And what I really like about this one is it talks about a lot of the things we've been discussing, like wearing helmets, because a lot of our emergency calls have been kids with skateboard or scooter accidents. And then really important, washing our hands and how we get between our fingernails and why it's so important to wash our hands with soap and water. And then lastly, you know, my favorite thing is brushing teeth and flossing our teeth. That's always my favorite thing to talk about. And so these two books are going to be really fast and really fun to read. And afterwards, we're going to talk about something really important, something that me and Dr. Rabitz and Dr. Schnell and Dr. Lamb have been talking a lot about lately, which is making sure our kids are taking care of one important thing at nighttime before they go to sleep. So I'll start with A Cat in the Hat, and then we'll read Oh, the Things You Can Do That Are Good For You, and then we'll talk about my one important thing. And so when your parents ask, what did you learn from Dr. Suzy? You can tell her, I learned one super, super important rule. The Cat in the Hat by Dr. Seuss. The sun did not shine. It was too wet to play, so we sat in the house on that cold, cold, wet day. I sat there with Sally. We sat there, we two, and I said, how I wish we had something to do. Too wet to go out and too cold to play ball, so we sat in the house. We did nothing at all. So all we could do was sit, 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 and we did not like it, not one little bit. Bump. And then something went bump, and how that bump made us jump. We looked and we saw him step in on the mat. We looked and we saw him, the cat in the hat, and he said to us, why do you sit there like that? I know it is wet and the sun is not sunny, but we can have lots of good fun. That is funny. I know some good games we could play, said the cat. I know some new tricks, said the cat in the hat. A lot of good tricks. I will show them to you. Your mother will not mind at all if I do. And Sally and I did not know what to say. Our mother was out of the house for the day. But our fish said, no, no, make that cat go away. Tell that cat in the hat you do not want to play. He should not be here. He should not be about. He should not be here when your mama is out. Now, now, have no fear, said the cat. My tricks are not bad, said the cat in the hat. Why, we can have lots of good fun if you wish with a game that I call Up, Up, Up with a fish. Put me down, said the fish. This is no fun at all. Put me down, said the fish. I do not wish to fall. Have no fear, said the cat. I will not let you fall. I will hold you up high as I stand on a ball with a book in one hand and a cup on my hat. But that is not all I can do, said the cat. Look at me now, said the cat, with a cup and a cake on top of my hat. I can hold up two books. I can hold up the fish and a little toy ship and some milk on a dish. And look, I can hop up and down on the ball. But that is not all. Oh no, that is not all. Look at me now. It's fun to have fun, but you have to know how. I can hold up the cup and the milk and the cake. I can hold up these books and the fish and the rake. I can hold the toy ship and a little toy man. And look, with my tail, I can hold a red fan. And I can fan with the fan as I hop on the ball. But that is not all. Oh no. That is not all. That is what the cat said. Then he fell on his head. He came down with a bump from up there on the ball. And Sally and I, we saw all the things fall. And our fish came down too. He fell into a pie. He said, do I like this? Oh no, I do not. This is not a good game, said our fish as he lit. And I do not like it, not one little bit. Now look what you did, said the fish to the cat. Now look at this house, look at this, look at that. You sank our toy ship, sank it deep in the cake. You shook up our house and you bent our new rake. You should not be here when our mother is not. Get out of this house, said the fish in the pot. But I like to be here. Oh, I like it a lot, said the cat in the hat to the fish in the pot. I will not go away. I do not wish to go. And so, said the Cat in the Hat, so. I will show you another good game that I know. And then he ran out, and fast as a fox, the Cat in the Hat came back with a box. A big redwood box. It was shut with a hook. Now look at this trick, said the cat. Take a look. And he got up on the top with the tip of his hat. I call this game fun in a box, said the cat. In this box are 2 things I will show to you now. You will like these 2 things, said the cat with a bow. I will pick up the hook. You will see something new. 2 things, and I call them thing 1 and thing 2. These things will not bite you. They want to have fun. And then out of the box came thing 2 and thing 1. They ran to us fast. They said, how do you do? Would you like to shake hands with thing 1 and thing 2? And Sally and I did not know what to do. So we had to shake hands with thing 1 and thing 2. We shook their 2 hands, but our fish said, no. Those things should not be in this house. Make them go. They should not be here when your mother is not. Put them out, said the fish in the pot. Have no fear, little fish, said the Cat in the Hat. These things are good things. And he gave them a pat. They are tame, oh so tame. They have come here to play. They will give you some fun on this wet day. Now here is a game that they like, said the cat. They like to fly kites, said the Cat in the Hat. No, not in the house, said the fish in the pot. They should not fly kites in a house. They should not. Oh, the things they will bump. Oh, the things they will hit. Oh, I do not like it. Not one little bit. Then Sally and I saw them run down the hall. We saw those 2 things bump their kites on the wall. Bump, thump, thump, bump, down the hall, in the wall. Thing 2 and thing 1, they ran up, they ran down, and on the string of one kite, we saw Mother's new gown, her gown with the dots that are pink, white, and red, and we saw one kite bump on the head of her bed. Then those things ran about with big bumps, jumps, and kicks, with hops and big thumps and all kinds of bad tricks. And I said, I do not like the way that they play. If our mother could see this, oh, what would she say? Then our fish said, look, and our fish shook with fear. Your mother is on her way home. Do you hear? Oh, what will she do to us? What will she say? Oh, she will not like it to find us this way. So do something fast, said the fish. Do you hear? I saw her. Your mother is near. So as fast as you can, think of something to do. You will have to get rid of thing 1 and thing 2. So as fast as I could, I went after my net, and I said, with my net, I can get them. I bet with my net, I can get those things yet. Then I let down my net, and it came down with a plop, and I had them. At last, those 2 things had to stop. Then I said to the cat, now you do as I say. You pack up those things, and you take them away. Oh dear, said the cat, you did not like our game. Oh dear, what a shame, what a shame, what a shame. Then he shut up the things in a box with a hook, and the cat went away with a sad kind of look. That is good, said the fish. He has gone away, yes. But your mother will come. She will find this big mess, and this mess is so big and so deep and so tall. We cannot pick it up. There is no way at all. And then, who was back in the house? Why, the cat. Have no fear of this mess, said the cat. I always pick up all my playthings, and so I will show you another good trick that I know. Then we saw him pick up all the things that were down. He picked up the cake and the rake and the gown and the milk and the strings and the books and the dish and the fan and the cup and the ship and the fish. And he put them away and he said, that is that. And then he was gone with the tip of his hat. Then our mother came in and she said to us too, did you have any fun? Tell me, what did you do? And Sally and I did not know what to say. Should we tell her the things that went on there that day? Should we tell her about it? Now what should we do? Well, what would you do if your mother asked you? The end. I love this book. The reason why I love this book so much, one is that it introduces you to the Cat in the Hat, who is pretty much the most important character in our next book. And the other thing is because I think we can all kind of relate to what it feels like when you're stuck inside for a really long time with not much to do. That's been a lot of us. So we'll read the second book, and after the second book, I'll tell you guys my super important thing, okay? The Cat in the Hat. Oh, the things you can do that are good for you. This one's a little bit shorter, but I would say it has some very important concepts in it. I'm the Cat in the Hat, and today's the day. So jump in, buckle up, we must leave right away. For the Feeling Great Clinic and Far Off Fadoo. It's a place part museum, part circus, part zoo, where you will soon learn how to take good care of you. Your mother will not mind at all if you do. And here we are, and the first friends I'd like you to meet are 2 of the famous toe tapping tweet shoot beezer ball baskets by using their feet. They play every day. They are strong and they're wise, for they know to stay healthy, they need exercise. Exercise gives you energy and helps you grow. It gets your heart beating and makes your blood flow. What's the snuffgruffle's trouble? There's no time to play because he sneezes at least 90 times every day. When you sneeze, you blow dust in a rush from your nose. My sneeze meter measures how far the dust goes. It can travel 5 feet and blast out with great power at speeds over 100 miles per hour. Sneezing shoots germs all over the place, so lift up your arm and cover your face. Sneeze into your elbow so friends won't get sick, or sneeze into a tissue and throw it out quick. Germs are small living things, too tiny to see. Most germs, it is true, will not hurt you or me. Now you're in for a treat. Meet the Zing Zanging Zans. She has written a song about washing your hands. It takes half a minute to get your hands clean. Sing along with the Zans and you'll see what I mean. Wishily, washily, washily, wish. Squishily, squashily, squashily, squish. Wash your hands carefully. It's up to you. Use soap and warm water. It's easy to do. Rinse them, and while we all sing this refrain, germs from your hands will slide right down the drain. To stay healthy, you need to keep all of you clean, so jump into my new scrub bubble machine. It's part shower, part car wash, and costs just a dime. It will give you shampoo, either lemon or lime. Scrub your fingernails free of the dirt and the grime while you finish your homework at the same time. Now please follow me, you'll be glad that you did, as we tiptoe inside the great food pyramid. Meet E-Hip and Hop, who are experts at knowing what foods are the best for a body that's growing. They eat pasta, rice, cereal, muffins, and bread, which they munch at small tables they wear on their head. Fruits, vegetables, lean meats, and fish they enjoy, although some prefer tofu or milk made of soy. They like all different foods, but are careful to eat only morsels of fat and few things that are sweet. In the morning, your body needs food right away, so be sure to eat breakfast to start off each day. In this booth, you'll hear something amazing but true. You will hear your own body. It's talking to you. When you're thirsty, just listen. Your body says, think. I need to get water. Please drink, 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 drink. When you're hungry, your stomach starts grumbling and mumbling. Feed me or else I will go right on rumbling. When your body feels pain, it is telling you, hey, something is wrong. I need help right away. If you start to feel tired, you can't do your best. Your body is telling you it's time to rest. If a voice inside says, I feel angry or I'm mad, or you hear your heart whisper, I feel kind of sad, tell a friend how you're feeling and know it's okay. Everyone at some time gets to feeling that way. This is my favorite part. Let me introduce Sneeze, Snicker, Sneeze. She is known far and wide for her sparkling, clean teeth. Like you, she had baby teeth when she was small, but though she grew big, her teeth grew not at all. One by one, they fell out. But this smart Snicker Sneeze knew she had a new set of teeth growing beneath. But there's one thing no Sneeze you will meet will forget. The next set of teeth is the last set you get. So she brushes her teeth at least 2 times a day. Germs that stay on your teeth can lead to decay. After brushing your teeth, take some floss and unwind it, then slide it between them. There's food there, you'll find it. Keep brushing and flossing, it's really a breeze, and will help to make sure you avoid cavities. Now I'd like you to meet the galactic guru. He can juggle 6 chairs, 5 friends, and 1 shoe. How do guru do it? It's hard to explain, but it all comes from signals sent out from the brain. It's your body's computer that makes everything grow. Helps you sleep, run, and hiccup. Think, dream, smile, and grow. It's important for you to protect it. And so, if you're going out riding a skateboard or bike or doing another fun sport that you like, take care to make sure that your head is all right. Grab a helmet and see that you snap it on tight. Be smart and be safe, just like the guru. Make sure that your parents wear helmets too. Here is where the snug buggles tumble and play, then sleep in a heap at the end of the day. Snug buggles know the importance of rest. 10 hours of sleep helps buggle do best. Snug buggles will show us the way to wake bright. Go to sleep at about the same time every night. Brush your teeth, read a book, sing a song, dim the light, take a breath, close your eyes, just relax, and sleep tight. We all need to sleep. It's important to do, but your brain never sleeps. It keeps working for you. It keeps your heart beating inside of your chest and keeps your lungs breathing while you get some rest. Oh, and speaking of sleep, it's time we must go. But there's just one more thing I would like you to know. You're important and special. Believe me, it's true. No one in the world is exactly like you. We learned something together in Far Off Fadoo. Taking care of yourself is a good thing to do. The end. So, the really important thing I want to finish with, besides the importance of wearing helmets and the importance of washing your hands and getting between your fingernails, is brushing your teeth. And the big thing at nighttime is when you brush your teeth, I want to make sure that you're letting your parents help you. Now I want everyone to hold up 9 fingers. This is how old you have to be to brush your teeth all by yourself. And that's not just Dr. Suzy's rule. That's the American Dental Association and the American Academy of Pediatric Dentistry. All of them say that in order for us to have nice, strong hands and all the muscles we need to get in between all those crazy spots in your mouth, you need to be 9 years old. So if you're 3 years old, or if you're 5 years old, or if you're 7 years old and feel really big, you're still not big enough to brush your teeth by yourself. And that's the biggest thing that I hear from kids all the time, not just at my office, but when I come visit your preschools. Someone always raises their hand and tells me, I'm big enough to brush my teeth by myself. And I always say, but how big are you? Are you this many? Or are you this many? Because we have to be 9 years old to brush all by ourselves. So every night when you go to sleep, if you're not this many, then it's the perfect time for you to ask Mom and Dad, will you help me floss my teeth? Will you help me brush my teeth? That's the biggest thing to learn from today. I had so much fun reading to you guys. I love reading Dr. Seuss books. We miss you guys so much at the office, and we can't wait to see you at your next checkup. We will see you soon, okay? Mwah. Have a good day.